Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here at the CPA conference with Jim from Spartan Solutions. Jim, I like it when I see apps everywhere, and I equally like it when I see something that can be used as a tablet on and offline, but to collect data and information that feeds into a one simple to use system. Tell us a little bit about what you do and why you're here for the CPA conference.
Okay, so what we do is that we eliminate all of the error, all of the delay, and all of the cost of operations mistakes. So there are no mistakes because there's no paper.
Right.
So that's what we do. And we extract the core data from the ERP system or the rental management system. We take that down, and after that, everything is data, everything is real time. And all of forms in the company, they can basically, rental companies don't have to store forms anymore.
Right.
They do some for some special reasons, but they don't have to because the forms are electronic, and the clients can change those forms. So if it's a new field, they don't have to, burn or dispose of hundreds of pounds worth of forms that had printed previously. They just change the electronic forms, and they can do it themselves. 2 hours training.
Fantastic. So we've got all sorts of things on here: delivery, return, inspection, pack and unpack, field service. All of these different things are elements that the industry uses for the everyday functionality of that sector. And of course, all of this information, if it isn't correct, leads to the ultimate element, which is disputes, late payments, all these sort of things, which we just need to eliminate because human error creeps in to these sort of factors, and we need the flow of cash as such around the industry and people to be paid properly for their services, but prove that they've done it right and they've done it safely. And if somebody, folks, has damaged something on site, we can take pictures to show everybody. This is where it is. This is the location.
You can take as many pictures as you need to. You can force it as well. But the other thing is that in the past, what happened was that because there was paper in operations, what would happen is that the data the people running the depots wouldn't trust the information in the ERP system.
Right.
And that dirty data would get fed back to the depot, and pretty much every depot manager I've ever met had secret Excel spreadsheets, and because they would track separately, never mind the millions that they spent with the ERP system, they would track that because they didn't trust the central system. And the reason was because mistakes were made on paper. Some of it you couldn't decode it, so that dirty data kept being recirculated. So you can't do that with this system.
And also, when you're talking about paperwork, we live in an industry where, guess what, we're outside a lot. It rains, we're exchanging things,
you should see.
And then all sorts of different challenges for the rental company. So we've now got something that's completely online and covers the key areas that are required. And look at this, folks, it's literally formulaic, go all the way through.
Yeah, and you can't go wrong. And the training's about 2 hours for that. If that, some of the operators pick it up in literally 15 minutes. And we have thousands of users around the world. So that's one thing we do. The other one is we built, so this is all of the integrated apps. We have an operations dashboard. So that is basically sits in the hire control room and sits on MD's desk. And every time someone pushes a button on there, it's immediately updated. So they can actually just click on here, look at returns, deliveries, inspections, and they can see here the difference. This is all configurable as well. So someone makes a search in hire control, they can just save that search in one of these chips. So they don't have to go in.
So
it's very easy.
Fundamentally, it's real-time information that's accurate, that's coming through the system, backed up by imagery and individual interactions on the job site around the whole business, and it all adds up to a huge, huge data release of all information. But the problem people have had before is they have too much data. But now with dashboards telling you what you need to know and who needs to know what information, that makes it all simpler for all of us. Cheers, Jim.
Thank you very much.